So this video I'm going to be talking about my acoustic guitar, which is an Ibanez, and it's dusty. I should have cleaned it, and I was unable to cut some of these strings. I need to get better wire cutters. I forgot about that until now. I'm looking at it, but I will cut them off. I got new strings recently because I was trying to shave down the saddle right here. I feel like the action could still be a little bit better and probably shave down a little bit more. Just because when you're playing it down here, or even like right here, I don't feel the action as tight as when you're up here. But obviously lowering it down did make the action a little better up here and a lot better down there with the little that I did do. It's actually an electric acoustic guitar, so obviously it plugs in right here, and it also comes with a built-in tuner, which is cool. So you don't have to buy, any kind of external tuner or anything with it. Although I have a few different tuners now, but just a cool feature with it. And then also, when you do plug it in, it gives you some controls over the guitar. You got your brilliance, your treble, your bass, your contour, and then there's just some pitch, tone kind of things you can do, frequency, and obviously volume. And I used this actually when I did the Fallen Saint. I actually doubled it with a clean tone guitar, which you probably can hear on the different parts where I went to acoustic and clean. Because sometimes it's a debate. It's like, do I want to use a clean sound with just a clean guitar, or do I want to go with the acoustic kind of sound? And in some later songs I'll probably won't be doing that, but I just wanted to kind of hear what the mix would sound like if you had a acoustic guitar, each like played through two different speakers doing two different things, and then that was doubled with a clean tone guitar underneath it, and I think it worked out for that particular song. So could be something I do again, or like I said, just use a clean tone guitar or just an acoustic guitar. Really would just depend sometimes on what the song calls for or how it sounds. Maybe do a few different takes, depending on how everything goes and how much time I have. I really just wanted to get that song done, not to rush it, because I definitely didn't rush it, but I just wanted to, I really liked where it was going. It was involved, it had some cool parts, and I felt like it was one of my more solid songs that I had written. Yeah, and it actually isn't the first song that's on there that uses acoustic guitar, but I would say as far as the way that it was featured, it was probably the most where you could actually tell it was an acoustic guitar. The part in what is it? Welcome to the End does have an acoustic part in it, but the way that it kind of turned out, it just kind of sounded more clean tone, and I was fine with it. And even if I was going to play it live, most likely I would have an electric guitar, not an acoustic guitar. So the way it turned out was fine. But it is cool when you could transition from the electric guitar to the acoustic sound, depending on what you're playing. But I actually got this guitar a long time ago. I was in a shop, and I had time to kill, and I picked one of these up. I'm not gonna play Dave Matthews Band, I'm sorry, I even did that, but I picked it up in a shop, and but those kind of chords, you know, I was just messing around with. But yeah, that chord just always makes me think of that song, Satellite. I don't know why. There's other songs that use that chord, but I just really like the feel of it. But you know, I couldn't buy it that particular day, so I was like, oh, I've played the guitar. I'm going to order it online. And when it came, the action was higher on it. You know, I played it for a while, and I mean, I did some stuff with it for a long time, but I was like, I really would want this to be down, you know. So finally, when I was like changing the strings, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna shave the saddle down and go from there. So, like I said, probably could use a little bit more. I got 12 gauge strings on here. They're steel, obviously. It's a solid guitar. You know, you have the option of just playing it like this, or you can always plug it in. So I do like the versatility of it. I probably would never get rid of this guitar. It's got some nicks in it, different spots. Won't be able to tell that much on here, but it's definitely got some battle scars. So, and I did like the design in there. You know, on the 12th fret wasn't just 2 dots. It actually had a design in there. So, you know, I would like to get a 12 string, because sometimes just that sound of a 12 string, you know, goes a long way. But yeah, this guitar has been pretty solid to me. I'd recommend it. If you need an acoustic guitar, something like it. Maybe not this particular one, since this is old. I'm sure they've evolved past it, but yeah, I mean, it ended up being more me talking about the Fallen Saint and the guitar, and I probably rambled for a little bit more than what I wanted to, but yeah, it's a solid guitar, and I need to go back to making like my musical problems and actually putting more music up that people like, because these rambling videos don't hold attention. And I don't blame people for that. But yeah, have a good one.